28th of the 12th, 2015. Dear Diary. No, that's a bit weird. This is not going to be some soppy diary I write my love letters in and talk about the bitches I hate. It's going to be a documentary about my life and what happens in it. It's actually one of my New Year's resolutions because when I'm older, I want to read through this and remember what a weird kid I was. It's kind of like a time capsule in a book. 30th of May 2016. Milestone. Hugged a boy. I hugged a boy today. He's my friend and I definitely don't like him in that way, but it was nice. I've always been nervous around boys. I wouldn't hug them of my own accord. This is my first hug of a boy, if I'm remembering correctly. How pathetic. 13 and only having her first hug now. Oh well. 1st of September 2017. The epilogue is today. 19 years later is today. It's 8 minutes past 12, September 1st. And today is the day Harry, Ginny, Ron and Hermione's children go to Hogwarts. I'm so not okay with this. 7th of September 2017. I feel like I don't really fit in anywhere anymore. Everyone has their own group of friends who they can trust not to judge them, who they can have a laugh with. I don't think I have something like that anymore. I don't have a best friend, someone who's just my best friend. I feel like everyone shares jokes, but I just don't know what to say. I just don't know anymore. I can't say that no one likes me because that would be stupid. People think I'm nice, but that's all. I'm trying to fit in, but I just can't. It's like I'm trying so hard to please everyone, but I'm always the one getting hurt. I wish I could end this on a positive. 19th of January 2016. Milestone. First crush. Okay, so I wasn't going to write about this because I thought it was irrelevant, but I realised it's important for future Ellie to know 13-year-old Ellie's crushes. He's got blue eyes, like mine, and blonde hair, like mine. All my friends think I like him, but they're just teasing because he sits opposite me in RE and he does this thing where he grabs my foot with his foot and doesn't let go, kind of like footsie. He has flanter with every girl though, and I know he doesn't like me because I think he's got a girlfriend and he's super popular and he won't follow me back on Instagram even though he adds me on Snapchat. Update. He definitely has a girlfriend. Sad face emoji, exclamation mark. Update. I don't like him anymore. 24th of February 2020. We strive to live our ideal life, but when we're living it, or at least some aspect of it, we don't even realise it, and I think that's quite sad. Because when we see movies and pictures that display our ideal life and how we want to live, it's only the best parts that are shown, tied together in a neat little bow. There's none of the aftermath. What happens after that picture's taken? What happens in the seconds, months or years after the screen goes black? We want that happy ending, but our lives don't just end at the happy moment. They carry on, and I think it's just sad that we can't stay in these moments. Maybe we won't even remember them and they'll cease to exist. I think it's sad that when we feel fulfilled and happy, it doesn't really last like it does in movies or books. But then we have another happy moment and this whole cycle starts again. And I think that's just life. Does that make sense? June 12th, 2019. Sometimes I feel like no one would really care if I was around anymore. I just feel like I should be more than I am. Like in today's physics, everyone was taking pictures together. I got in the big class one, but then people started splitting off into little groups, and they looked like they really wanted to be there. I guess I feel like if I asked for a picture, none of them would really care, if that makes sense. And it's so annoying because I'm too scared to ask to take pictures with people anyway, so it's not like anything's gonna change, so why do I even care? But I do care and it's frustrating. It's frustrating that I need people to like me to feel good about myself. I'm just in an emotional mood. I'm listening to my emotional playlist, which probably isn't helping. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. I can't explain it. I just feel like I'm embarrassing. October 7th, 2017. I was in the mood to look through my mum and dad's wedding album. I was looking for it in the spare room when I came across a DVD labelled Danny. Obviously about my sister. I put it in my TV to see if it would work, and it did. It was a home movie made when Danny was about 5 to 10, somewhere between those ages. It sounds awful, but watching that video reminds me that my sister was a living, breathing person. I knew that obviously, but I don't think I fully grasped the concept, as before this I'd only ever seen her in pictures. I was alive when Danny was alive, but I was so young I can't remember a single thing about her. I feel cheated in a way. Everyone else got to remember Danny, but I didn't. I wish I could have had the privilege to meet her now so that I could actually remember any interaction I had with her. It's hard to have a sister that you don't really know. I'm trying to convey my thoughts and feelings as best I can here, but it's difficult to find the right words. Another hard concept to grasp is that my mum actually had another daughter. I can never remember how she interacted with Danny. As long as I can recall, it's just been me and her. And Dad, of course. From the video, I can imagine what she was like. But I just wish I could have experienced that firsthand. This may sound terrible too, but it's hard to think that my mum once loved Danny as much as she loves me. Still loves Danny, sorry. And I don't really know where I'm going with this. So I'm going to stop writing now, but I just wanted to get my thoughts down on paper. Watching that video made me happy too. I laughed throughout it because it seems like Danny was being her lovable self. It was nice to see my sister like that, even if it was through a video screen.